Hey, my fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel and welcome back. So, we're just going to jump into it. A video keeps getting interrupted, so we're just going to get into it. Passion. Initial energy is their knowledge, wisdom, and passion, and they're stepping into it, okay? You know how I usually talk a little bit, but every time I try to, I get interrupted. So, we're just going to jump in. All right, can I have where the divine masculine is in the connection for the divine feminine for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, one card at a time. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to get it to fit, right? Okay, thank you. There has been a major shift in the last few days. Over the weekend, I guess. Of really stepping into their power. Remember, energy is always changing, okay? And what happens, and what's happening now, what I tell you about now, you may not see for a couple weeks. So that sometimes that's kind of how it works. I'm ahead. So when I look at, you know, the new Earth community and things like that, I'll see stuff that I've already gone through, I've already told you about, or I've already experienced. So I'm a little bit ahead of them. Which isn't a bad thing. I mean, it's just my journey's different, right? Everybody's journey's different. Everybody's purpose is different. Okay, so can you clarify the Ace of Cups for me, please? Twin flame journey, right? It's a journey. It's a blessing. But it's hard too. It's hard too. Some things that you know, and like telling you guys, hold on. Can you clarify the Two of Swords, please? It is, thank you. The Chariot. It is not easy. Like I was telling the air signs yesterday, it is not easy telling you guys and telling other people to face their pain. Especially when it's pain of sexual abuse. There's other pain. There's physical abuse or stuff like that, but I personally know what that's like. The star, clarify the star for me. And it carries so much weight with it. Shame, guilt, heartbreak, you know, abandonment issues. It just, if you name it, it comes with it. And your masculine will trigger every fucking one of those to get you to heal, right? But, you know, that's their job. That's what they're here to do, and when we're here to heal them. Okay, what's connecting the masculine and feminine? What energy? Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So, we're going to dive in, okay? Then I'm going to do individual signs too today. I'm going to at least do a couple of fire. Ace of Cups. What is the Ace of Cups, right? They want to offer you their full cup. The Ace of Cups is the full love offer. See that? Overflowing with the dove. Okay? New beginning in love. New beginning in love. That's what this is. Aces are new beginning. New beginning in love. They're getting themselves grounded. Okay. It's the King of Pentacles. He's grounded. Getting themselves stable. Getting themselves ready. Because they want that new beginning with you, right? They don't want this anymore. This indecisiveness, they're done with it. Okay. The indecisive energy, the non-committal, right? Because of trust issues, because of insecurities. You guys have the same thing. If they aren't committing, what aren't you committing to? You're not committing to your healing. You're not committing. If you got to, they follow. So if you aren't doing what you're doing, right? They're not going to commit, okay? But they're realizing because they haven't committed, fully commit, right? That their world fell apart. That's what the Tower moment is. Tower is your world falling apart. Everything has to crumble down all around you for you to be able to see it, right? Taken away. That's like I said, that's what I told you, all those third-party stuff, it was all eliminated, or it is being eliminated. Anything blocking the connection. Job, they're workaholics, right? Time, person, third-party person, baby mama, baby daddy, okay? Race, religion, distance, time, money, age, whatever. It's all, whatever is blocking is being eliminated. They're being realized, you know, none of that shit matters, okay? None of that shit matters. Because we are that perfect balance, right? You look at it, the yin and the yang, right? The logic and the emotion, the black and the white. When you look at the black, there's a white dot. When you look at the white, there's a black dot. Okay? Perfect balance. When it comes to third-party situations, right? They are being removed so they get, the masculines get on their purpose, okay, and put on their path. If you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing, they're just going to go towards their purpose and not come towards you. You're being healed too. So, you know, if you're healing, it's, they're getting double dose because they're like being forced on the purpose. Feminines weren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. Most feminines weren't. Most of you guys are just watching it. You're not actually taking the action. You got to take the action, right? You have to take the action, right? You have to take the action, okay? You know, it's like a tower moment is kind of like the military, right? They have to break you down to nothing to build you back up, to get you to realize how strong you are, to get you to realize they had to be broken, your masculines had to be broken down to nothing and everything stripped away to really realize this is my passion and desire. This is who I'm supposed to be with. This is my balance. This is my thing, right? And trying to figure out how to do it, right? This is not the twin flame journey. That's where I was going. You know, it's painful, but it's also pleasurable. If it was an easy, we're all chosen, right? If this was an easy path, we wouldn't do what we're supposed to do. We're humanitarians. We're here to change lives. We're here to make people feel better about themselves, right? That's what we're here to do. Okay? They see this, right? They see this. And this is like the Sphinx. The Sphinx is another yin-yang. It's another twin flame thing. The Chariot is moving forward. It's taking charge, okay? Right? It's taking charge to get out of the in and out energy. And that's what the Knight of Wands is. The Knight of Wands is that passionate in and out energy, okay? Which is necessary in the connection, in the beginning of the connection, and as you go through, to remind each other why, right? Why, okay? In the very beginning of the journey, right? Depends on where you are, because everybody's journey is different. Twin flames are, you have twin flames that are born every day, okay? So, when you meet your flame for the first time, right? When you meet your masculine, your feminine, it's passionate, it's crazy, right? And then they reject you, okay? That's part of the in and out. I mean, like, separation. It's part of it. And it's because it's so intense, right? If you weren't reminded about it, reminded about the unconditional love, reminded of home, because that's what it is. They're home. They're your other half. They're that peace. They're that home, right? And that's what we strive for. And that's why, and it's crazy, is like, the masculine's heart chakra will be closed off. And that's how they can reject you. When they reject you hard, right? Because if it's not, then they can't. And it's required to be able to heal you. It's open back up. Trust me, it is open back up. Feminines, right? Feminines are, it's the soul, right? The feminines are, masculines have no clue how hard it is to be feminine. You have that constant pull, that obsession that feeling that you have to have it, that you need that balance, right? You have to get control of that. That is triggering you for your insecurities. It's triggering you for fears, because it's a fear of you won't see them again, fear that you won't feel it. So whenever I get like that, I do the opposite, and I'm like, okay, what am I not facing? What is going on that I'm not facing? Because it's ridiculous, because he ain't going nowhere, right? He isn't going anywhere. So what is going on? Because it's also a subconscious way for us to push them to reject us in order for us to heal. So it's kind of like something that's wired into the feminine, okay? And I have figured that out, right? So when I get feeling, and it's not easy. It is not easy. It is like, it's literally at that point is your mind isn't being, your soul is starting to control you and just drive you towards that person. And it's like, dude, I get that you want that, you want to be with them, it's cool, okay, we can have this without the extra. But you have to get that far in your journey. You have to understand the insecurities. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what counseling can do for you. That's what mission does for you. That's what like-minded people do for you. Okay? God, I just saw this. I just recognized this. So, Queen of Pentacles, right? The counterpart to the King of Pentacles, right? They see you as, she's stable, right? She's fertile. That's another one. She's grounded. She's got her shit together, okay? And being a starseed, when you are learning how to be a starseed, right, you have to be broken down to nothing, okay? Bare bone naked. Because that's how we start out and go back to the beginning of just being our sovereign self. Being our angelic self. Not that we're angels, but being that pure light and heart and soul. So that's what they're seeing with the Tower moment. That's what they're seeing, all that. And they've gone through the major transformation. Okay? So they have gone through a transformation. That's what the Death card is. Something's got to end for something to begin. That Ace of Cups, the new beginning, right? And they're in that energy of like, let's do it. Let's just do this shit. Let's do this shit. That's what the Nine of Wands is. You got the Eight of Wands is movement, message, and the new beginning of the Ace of Wands. So that's where they're at, right? So it took you guys, it took the Hermit mode, and the Hermit mode is going inside and withdrawing, right? Get to the light in your darkness, because that's where you shine the brightest, is in your darkness, right? And getting that balance. Getting that balance. And that's, oh my God. And that's the bottom of the deck, is finding your balance. Finding it. Okay? That's it. That's it. All right, so that's where they're at right now. Is there movement? There's progress. There's progress. So there is some movement with that nine of Wands, and they're doing it. They're working their way, okay? Can I have messages from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine? What would they say to them at this very moment in time? To Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Thank you. Thank you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You know, not everything's going to fit for you. Anything else? Ooh, what was that? That one popped. Okay. Yeah. Woo! Okay. Not everything, because it is a collective. And it's over for all the fire signs. So not everything is going to fit for you. If you want it specific for you, hit me up. I can help you out. I can tell you what's blocking you. And tell you what you need to work on specifically. Okay? Nine of Swords. Please don't give up on me. So they still have anxiety. They still have anxiety that you're going to, and that happens when you start working on yourself and you break the codependency and you or come over here. It's like they're so used to you, dropping everything. They're so used to everything. So it's like, they don't know how to handle it. They think that you're like walking away. And it's also when they're healing, right? And they have to have time to heal, and they isolate. They feel like you're pulling away when you're not. You know, 3 of Wands, you are my home. What did I say? No. 5 of Cups, this hurts me too. So it does hurt them when they're not with you. They may not show it, they may not say it, but it does. Okay? You have to go by your knowing. Don't do 3D, go by your knowing. You know here where truly things are. So stop letting the outside world influence you. Stop letting society telling you this is how things should be. Because fuck them, because they don't know anything about the twin flame journey. They don't. They don't. Okay? Queen of Wands. And we have the Queen. No, we didn't. Queen of Wands is under there. I'm mesmerized by you, right? Okay? Queen of Swords. You are my queen. Okay? 3 of Pentacles. I want to build a solid foundation with you. Right? That's 2. We have 3 of Pentacles twice. No. Page of Wands. I find you extremely sexy. 9 of Pentacles. I'm ready to invest in you. And I love it when this one comes up. It always makes me giggle. King of Cups. Right? I'm so in love with you. King of Cups energy. King of Cups energy makes me giggle like you not believe, because when they're in that energy, they can't think straight. They eat, breathe, sleep. It drives them crazy. And sometimes when they get into that, they pull away a little bit because they think the King of Cups is similar to the feminine's obsession energy. A little different because and I've been in that energy. You can't, you just like, you get lost. Like you're like doing something and you just all of a sudden you just start thinking about him. It's like daydreaming and you don't even realize that you picked up your mascara and you have your toothbrush and you picked up the mascara instead of the toothpaste and you're getting ready to put mascara on your toothbrush. Things like that. Things like that. So that's kind of, that one makes me giggle because they are so fucking in love that they just can't think straight. Anyway. That's where we are today. Remember, energy is always changing. Where we are today isn't necessarily where we're going to be tomorrow, right? Peace out. Keep doing the work, people. Keep doing the work. That's what I'm going to say.